Have you ever met someone who wasn't necessarily the best-looking person in the room, but they had an undeniable presence? People naturally gravitated toward them, drawn in by their energy, confidence, and the way they carried themselves. Attractiveness is not just about physical appearance, it's about the energy you project, the way you make others feel, and how you command respect without demanding it. True attractiveness comes from within, and the ancient Stoics understood this deeply. Marcus Aurelius, one of the greatest Stoic philosophers, once said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." This means that how you think, act, and carry yourself shapes how others perceive you. In this video, we'll break down 6 powerful habits that will make you instantly more attractive, not just physically, but mentally and emotionally. These habits are based on timeless Stoic wisdom and modern psychology, designed to help you cultivate a magnetic presence. By the end of this video, you'll understand why confidence is more attractive than looks, how mastering emotional control makes you irresistible, the secret power of silence and mystery. So, if you're ready to transform yourself into someone who commands respect, radiates confidence, and attracts others effortlessly, stick with me. Let's dive in. Habit number 1. Mastering emotional control. Have you ever noticed how some people remain completely calm, even in the most stressful situations? Whether it's an argument, a crisis, or an unexpected challenge, they never seem shaken. Instead of reacting emotionally, they respond with a level-headed composure that instantly commands respect. This ability is what true attractiveness looks like, not in appearance, but in presence. People are drawn to those who are unshaken by the chaos around them, those who exude a quiet strength. Emotional control is one of the most powerful habits you can develop if you want to be more attractive. Most people are reactive. They get angry when provoked, defensive when criticized, and anxious when things go wrong. This emotional instability makes them appear weak and unreliable. In contrast, someone who masters emotional control exudes confidence, self-assurance, and mental strength. Think about it. A person who gets angry over small things seems immature. Someone who panics under pressure doesn't inspire confidence. But a person who stays calm, thinks logically, and doesn't let emotions dictate their actions, they command respect effortlessly. This is why Stoic philosophers train themselves to master their emotions. Marcus Aurelius, one of the greatest Stoic thinkers, said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." In other words, what happens around you doesn't define you, your response does. When you control your emotions, you control how others perceive you. If you want to develop this powerful trait, start with these 3 Stoic strategies. 1. Pause before reacting. Most people react emotionally without thinking. This is a mistake. Instead, practice pausing before you respond to anything that triggers you. Example, someone insults you or says something offensive. Instead of snapping back, pause. Take a deep breath and ask yourself, is this worth my energy? More often than not, the answer is no. By not reacting impulsively, you instantly seem more powerful, because you show that you are in control of yourself. The Stoic perspective, Epictetus taught that we should see every situation as a test of character. Instead of seeing challenges as personal attacks, treat them as opportunities to practice self-mastery. 2. Train your mind to stay detached. One of the best ways to develop emotional control is to detach yourself from external outcomes. Most people get upset because they are attached to a certain expectation. When things don't go their way, they get emotional. Example, you apply for a job and don't get it. Instead of letting rejection make you feel worthless, adopt a Stoic mindset. This is outside of my control. I gave my best effort, and that is enough. By letting go of what you cannot control, you naturally develop an aura of calmness and confidence, something incredibly attractive to others. The Stoic perspective, Seneca advised, we suffer more in imagination than in reality. This means most of our emotional suffering comes not from events, but from how we think about them. Control your mind, and you control your emotions. 3. Reframe negative experiences. A true Stoic sees obstacles as opportunities. Instead of getting upset over difficulties, train yourself to see them as challenges to strengthen your mind. Example, you get criticized at work. Most people would get defensive. Instead, practice reframing. This feedback is helping me improve. I welcome it. The Stoic perspective, Marcus Aurelius reminded us. The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. This means that every setback is a chance to grow stronger, and that mindset alone makes you incredibly attractive. Emotional control is rare. Most people let their emotions rule them, which makes them easy to manipulate, easy to provoke, and ultimately, unattractive. But when you master your emotions, you stand out. You become unshakable, making others feel safe around you. You exude confidence, naturally attracting respect. You radiate inner strength, making you someone people admire. Starting today, practice pausing, detaching, and reframing. The more you train yourself, the more naturally attractive you become, not just in appearance, but in the presence and energy you bring into every room. Habit number 2. Developing unshakable confidence. Have you ever noticed how some people command respect the moment they walk into a room, without even saying a word? It's not their looks, their money, or their status. It's their unshakable confidence. Confidence is one of the most attractive traits you can develop. It draws people in, makes them trust you, and shapes how the world perceives you. But here's the secret: true confidence doesn't come from external validation. It comes from within. Marcus Aurelius once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength. Most people seek approval to feel confident. They need compliments, attention, and reassurance. But this makes confidence fragile, because the moment the validation stops, so does their self-belief. True confidence is built on self-respect, not external praise. 1. Stop seeking approval, own your worth. Confidence isn't about being loud or arrogant. It's about knowing your worth, regardless of others' opinions. Example, instead of thinking, "Do they like me?" shift to "Do I respect myself?" Stoic wisdom, Epictetus said, "If you wish to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid." Stop caring what others think. Action step, act in a way that earns your own respect, not just the admiration of others. 2. Master your body language. Before you even speak, your posture, eye contact, and movements tell the world whether you're confident or not. Example, stand tall, maintain eye contact, and walk with purpose. Stoic wisdom, Seneca taught that how you carry yourself reflects your mind's discipline. Action step, fix your posture. Confidence is felt before it is heard. 3. Handle criticism like a Stoic. Confident people aren't shaken by criticism, they either learn from it or ignore it. Example, if someone insults you, instead of reacting emotionally, stay calm and unbothered. Stoic wisdom, Marcus Aurelius said, "Choose not to be harmed, and you won't feel harmed." Action step, next time someone criticizes you, pause and ask, "Does this really matter?" If not, let it go. Final thought, confidence is built, not given. Stop chasing approval, respect yourself first. Master your body language, confidence speaks before words do. Handle criticism with grace, your reaction shows your strength. When you develop unshakable confidence, people will naturally be drawn to you. Because confidence isn't demanded, it's earned. Habit number 3. The power of silence and mystery. Have you ever met someone who didn't speak much, yet their presence alone made an impact? Something about them commanded respect and curiosity. They didn't overshare, they didn't try to prove themselves, but their silence made them even more intriguing. This is the power of silence and mystery. In a world where everyone is constantly talking, on social media, in meetings, in everyday conversations, the ability to stay silent when necessary is a rare and powerful trait. The Stoics understood this deeply. They believed that silence wasn't just about saying nothing, it was about choosing when to speak and when to hold back. Zeno, the founder of Stoicism, put it simply: "It is better to trip with the feet than with the tongue." This means that a careless word can do more damage than a misstep. Knowing when to be silent and how to use mystery to your advantage makes you more respected, more attractive, and more influential. So how do you harness this power? Let's explore 3 Stoic strategies to master silence and cultivate an aura of mystery. 1. Speak less, say more. Most people talk to fill silence, but truly powerful people speak only when necessary. Example: think about the most respected people in any field. They don't talk just to hear their own voice. When they speak, people listen, because they choose their words carefully. The Stoic perspective: Marcus Aurelius warned against wasting words, saying, "Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be." B1. Action step: instead of reacting immediately in conversations, pause for a few seconds before responding. This makes you appear more thoughtful, confident, and in control. Bonus tip: if someone asks a personal question you don't want to answer, redirect or answer vaguely. Mystery increases attraction. 2. Use silence as a weapon. Silence is one of the most powerful responses in any situation. It can calm arguments, demand respect, and make people curious about you. Example: if someone disrespects you, the worst thing you can do is react emotionally. Instead, remain silent, maintain eye contact, and let the moment sink in. This unsettles them more than any words could. The Stoic perspective: Epictetus taught, if someone speaks ill of you, do not defend yourself against their accusations. Respond with silence, and let your character prove them wrong. Action step: next time someone tries to provoke you, don't react. Just pause, take a breath, and let the silence work for you. Bonus tip: if someone expects you to explain yourself or justify a decision, stay quiet longer than usual. Silence forces them to fill the gap, and often, they reveal more than they intended. Habit number 4. Cultivating a strong, purposeful mindset. Have you ever met someone who moves through life with absolute certainty, as if they know exactly where they're going? These people radiate confidence, resilience, and focus, making them naturally attractive. What sets them apart? A strong, purposeful mindset. The Stoics believed that clarity of purpose was essential for a fulfilling life. Without direction, people drift, wasting energy on distractions. But those who wake up each day with a mission, whether big or small, become unstoppable. Marcus Aurelius, one of the greatest Stoic thinkers, put it simply: first say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. This means that before you take action, you must define your purpose. When you have a clear goal, your actions gain meaning, and your presence commands respect. 1. Define your core values. Confidence and attractiveness come from knowing who you are and what you stand for. When you have clear values, you make better decisions, avoid distractions, and project strength. Example, think of people like Elon Musk or Marcus Aurelius. Their actions align with their core beliefs, making them influential. Stoic wisdom, Seneca said, "If a man knows not which port he sails, no wind is favorable." Action step, write down your top 3 values. Ask yourself, am I living according to these values? 2. Set a purpose for each day. Many people live reactively, letting circumstances dictate their actions. But high-value individuals wake up with intent. Example, instead of scrolling social media in the morning, decide on one meaningful task for the day. Stoic wisdom, Epictetus said, "How long are you going to wait before you demand the best for yourself?" Action step, each morning, set a clear goal. It could be as simple as reading, working out, or improving a skill. 3. Eliminate meaningless distractions. A purposeful mindset means cutting out what doesn't serve your growth. That means saying no to toxic relationships, gossip, and mindless entertainment. Example, instead of wasting hours on social media, use that time to learn, build, or grow. Stoic wisdom, Marcus Aurelius advised, "Do not waste what remains of your life in speculation about others." Action step, audit your time. Identify one habit that's distracting you from your goals, and replace it with something meaningful. Final thought, purpose creates power. Know your core values, act with integrity. Start each day with a goal, direct your energy wisely. Cut out distractions, focus on what truly matters. A strong, purposeful mindset makes you more attractive, confident, and respected. Because when you move with purpose, the world takes notice. Habit number 5. Mastering body language and presence. Before you even speak, people have already formed an opinion about you. Your posture, eye contact, and the way you move communicate confidence or insecurity before a single word leaves your mouth. That's why mastering body language and presence is one of the most powerful ways to become more attractive. People are naturally drawn to those who carry themselves with strength, composure, and purpose. Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic emperor, believed that how you carry yourself reflects your discipline and mindset. He once said, "A man's worth is no greater than his ambitions." This means that the way you present yourself physically mirrors your inner confidence. If you want to command attention effortlessly, you must train your body to project strength and certainty. 1. Stand tall and own your space. Your posture instantly affects how others perceive you. A person who stands tall, shoulders back, and head high projects confidence, while someone who slouches appears weak and uncertain. Example, think of how powerful figures like leaders, athletes, or actors carry themselves. They move with purpose, never shrinking into the background. Stoic wisdom, Seneca taught, "A man who suffers before it is necessary, suffers more than necessary." Likewise, if you act weak, you will be treated as weak. Action step, practice standing with strong posture. Imagine a string pulling the top of your head upwards. This small shift immediately makes you look and feel more confident. 2. Eye contact signals strength. One of the fastest ways to build instant presence is through eye contact. Looking people in the eye conveys confidence, respect, and control. Example, when speaking to someone, avoid looking down or shifting your eyes nervously. Instead, hold steady eye contact, not in an aggressive way, but with calm confidence. Stoic wisdom, Epictetus advised, "First learn the meaning of what you say, and then speak." The same applies to eye contact. Be intentional, not hesitant. Action step, practice maintaining eye contact for a few extra seconds in conversations. This makes you appear more charismatic and engaged. 3. Move with purpose. Your movements should be intentional, not rushed or fidgety. People who move smoothly and deliberately radiate control and presence. Example: have you ever noticed how powerful people never seem in a hurry? They don't make frantic gestures or unnecessary movements. Instead, they act as if they belong wherever they are. Stoic wisdom, Marcus Aurelius wrote, dwell on the beauty of life. Watch the stars, and see yourself running with them. Walk as if you were meant to be here. Action step: slow down your movements. Walk with steady, purposeful steps, and avoid fidgeting. Confidence is felt through calm, controlled motion. Habit number 6. Practicing generosity and compassion. What if I told you that one of the most underrated traits of truly attractive people isn't about looks, status, or power, but about how they treat others? In a world where many people are self-centered, those who genuinely give without expecting anything in return stand out. They radiate a rare, magnetic energy that draws people toward them. Marcus Aurelius, one of the greatest Stoic philosophers, understood this deeply. He said, "What we do now echoes in eternity." This means that every action, every kindness, every moment of generosity leaves a lasting impact. And those who give, in turn, become unforgettable. So how does generosity and compassion make you more attractive? And how can you cultivate it in a way that aligns with Stoic wisdom? Let's explore 3 key ways. 1. Give without expecting anything in return. Most people give with a hidden agenda, whether it's for recognition, reciprocation, or validation. But true generosity comes from a place of inner strength, not neediness. Example: think about the people you admire the most. Are they the ones who constantly demand recognition? Or are they the ones who quietly uplift others without asking for anything in return? Stoic wisdom, Seneca said, "No man was ever wise by chance." In other words, wisdom and true generosity requires intention and discipline. Action step: do one act of kindness today, without telling anyone or expecting anything back. It could be as simple as helping a stranger, supporting a friend, or offering words of encouragement. 2. Listen more than you speak. One of the greatest gifts you can give someone is your attention. In a world where people are quick to talk about themselves, the ability to truly listen is both rare and deeply attractive. Example: have you ever met someone who made you feel like you were the most important person in the room? They weren't distracted, they weren't waiting to talk, they were fully present. Stoic wisdom, Epictetus advised, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth so that we can listen twice as much as we speak." Action step: next time you talk to someone, focus entirely on them. Ask thoughtful questions, don't interrupt, and observe how people open up to you naturally. 3. Show strength through kindness. Many mistake kindness for weakness. But the truth is, only the strong can afford to be kind. A truly confident person has nothing to prove, they uplift others because they know their own worth. Example: imagine 2 people. One always brags, puts others down, and tries to dominate every conversation. The other is calm, kind, and generous with their words. Who seems more powerful? Stoic wisdom, Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury." This means that real strength is shown not in aggression, but in restraint and grace. Action step: next time someone is rude or dismissive, respond with calm kindness. Watch how this shifts the power dynamic in your favor. Final thought: true power lies in giving. Give without expecting, generosity makes you unforgettable. Listen deeply, people are drawn to those who make them feel heard. Be kind from a place of strength, compassion is power. The most attractive people aren't the loudest or the flashiest, they're the ones who uplift others effortlessly. Start practicing generosity and compassion, and you'll notice something incredible. People will be drawn to you, not because of what you have, but because of who you are. Conclusion. Attractiveness isn't just about looks. It's about how you carry yourself, how you think, and how you make others feel. Mastering these 6 habits will set you apart. Emotional control, unshakable confidence, the power of silence, a strong mindset, commanding body language, and true generosity. These are the traits that make people respect and admire you without you even trying. Marcus Aurelius once said, "Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one. Stop waiting. Start becoming." Ask yourself right now, which of these habits will you work on first? Will you stay calm under pressure instead of reacting? Will you move with confidence, standing tall in every room? Will you learn the power of mystery, speaking only when necessary? The choice is yours. But remember, change happens through action, not just intention. If this message resonated with you, don't keep it to yourself. Like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs to hear this. The journey to becoming stronger, more attractive, and more respected starts today. Are you ready?